Hey everybody, one more video about band camp. This is going to deal with all the musical activities at camp because we're at band camp.
There's a lot to do. If it's your first year of band, what can you do for band?
Well, everybody has to take their core classes in the morning. That's what we call core. It's usually from 8 to 12 is a round number. The older kids will go 7:30, 12:30 because they can handle it more. But we have some great classes in the morning. We have a band class for everyone, so everyone's going to be in a concert band. They're really good. The younger kids will play music, and they'll actually help pick the music for next year. So we'll try a bunch of songs out with them. If it's something they really, really like, the beginners are going to play it next year. They won't have to play it again, but the beginners will. And then there's other classes like music theory. Theory is really important, and we have some great theory classes. They're fun. I love to teach theory classes. It's something that you can really get good at, and it's really fun. It's like math, but different, but more interesting, I think. And then the other classes are one of my favorites. Actually, my favorite, without a doubt, is the master classes. Now, those are classes just taught by the teacher that's been playing their instrument their whole life. I get to do the drum class. Mr. Rutz does the trumpet class. We could go around the whole deal. Everybody does all the different classes on their own instrument. And all we do is deal with problems and learn things about our instrument. How to practice, what to practice, how to sound better, how to get a better tone. On drums, reading, and technique. So those master classes are great. Everyone gets one of those every day. Did I skip anything on classes?
Well, there's a new instrument class too.
Tell them about that.
So if you want to learn a new instrument, we encourage you to go rent one for the week at camp. Don't tell Brooke Mays you're just going to rent it for the week because you may really, really like it and keep it. But you can go choose a saxophone, trumpet, drums, trombone. We always need some more trombone players. And one of the opportunities in the morning is to take either a music history class or a new instrument class. And you'd be surprised, after you've played in band for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, to learn a new instrument a week like that.
You could play tuba in that class?
You could play tuba.
That would be fun.
We need some tuba players. And then there's some extra drum activities too, aren't there?
Oh yeah, we have a lot of extra drum classes. There's going to be, let me cover these real quick. We have drum lines. We're going to have at least 2 different drum lines, which is like, the movie, the Out on the Field Playing. Anyone can do the bottom drum line, and you can audition to the top drum line. And you don't have to be a drummer to do this. People that just want to play drums can do it. We also have drums, and there's 2 levels of that. We have drum set master class, which is where we teach you how to do, it's basically the first level is just how to survive on a drum set. Basically, how to turn on the radio, which is pretty simple, you turn it on, but how to play drums with that on the radio. So that's kind of the goal. If it's a rock beat, a swing beat, you learn to identify that and learn how to play that on the drum set. It's really fun. Then we also want to have a couple of different percussion ensembles as well, where it's classical percussion. So that means that we're going to be playing, songs that are just written for percussion only. They have percussion features just for no band members, drummers only. And there'll be other ones that will include things like marimba vibes, chimes, bells, xylophone, and then all kinds of percussion instruments. We also have some other ensembles as well. They're brass ensembles, they're woodwind ensembles, they're just all kinds of great extra things to do with that.
Tell them about all the jazz and the improvisation.
That's a good deal. We only talked about the concert band. Well, everybody has the opportunity to opt into a jazz band. We hope you do it. We're going to have a minimum of 3 levels of jazz band. So if you're a beginner, you could be at 3. That's right. You could be in the Jazz 3. We call it Jazz 3, 2, 1. 1 is the best. Well, anyway, 1 is for the older kids. 3 is in the middle, and 1. I'm sorry. How did I do that wrong? 1 is the best. 2 is in the middle, and 3 is for the beginners. Well, or if anybody has never played jazz or wants to try it, or just wants to be in a band where the music's not real hard and super fun. But anyway, we'll do those, and what goes right along with the jazz band is improvisation. And we're going to have at least 2 to 3 levels of that. That's where you learn about chord changes and what notes sound good and how to play solos intelligently over chord changes, basically the beginning of becoming a jazz musician. So those classes are great. They're super fun. Great teachers. You're going to love all of them. So we got a lot going on at camp. There's other classes too. I think we have a guitar class. Can you remember anything else we had?
We had rock band class. If you got a guitar at home but you play the clarinet, bring your guitar. We'll put you together with a couple other guitar players, a bass player, and a drummer. Be all set.
Right, and I believe we have music history from time to time at camp, and also there's the opportunity to do music technology at camp, and also sound engineering at camp, how to run a soundboard, how it works, how to plug in the mics, what works, what doesn't. There's a lot going on here. So anyway, the classes are great, but remember, core classes 8 to 12, 12 to 1 lunch, 1 to 5 recreation or jazz or improvisation or extra classes. And then we have 5 o'clock dinner, 6 o'clock camp meeting every night where we pass out our mail and all that stuff to the kids. And then we have night activities every night. So we got a lot going on. We'd love to have you at our camp. It's going to be fantastic.